One such story involves Diddy Combs. Welcome to our channel, where we dive deep into life lessons that help you grow and avoid toxic mindsets. Today we're tackling an essential topic: avoiding evil. When we hear the word evil, we often think of external forces, but they can arise from within our minds. Some stories of powerful people show us just how easy it is to lose control if we're not careful. Diddy Combs is one of the most successful music producers in the entertainment industry's history. He built a powerful music empire, founded Bad Boy Records, and catapulted many well-known artists to fame, including the notorious B.I.G. and Mary J. Blige. However, Diddy's recent headlines are no longer about his thriving career, but rather about accusations of abusive behavior, manipulation, and violent control in personal relationships. The lessons from Diddy's life are invaluable, and we must pay attention to avoid repeating such mistakes. One of the critical allegations against Diddy is that he controlled the life of Cassie Ventura, an artist under his record label. Reports suggest that Diddy not only managed her career, but also exercised a toxic level of control in their relationship, including manipulation, coercion, and excessive involvement in every aspect of her life. The key takeaway here is simple: trying to control others will never lead to positive outcomes. Instead of controlling others, we must respect people's autonomy and allow them to grow uniquely. Another significant issue is narcissism. Diddy has been accused of letting his ego get out of control to the point where he could no longer see the consequences of his actions on those around him. Narcissism is when a person becomes excessively self-centered and neglects the emotions and well-being of others. We all need to be aware of and actively avoid this psychological trait. When ego grows too large, it clouds our judgment, making us lose our ability to feel empathy or see things from different perspectives. In Diddy's case, power and fame may have enabled his negative behaviors. He allegedly used his influence to cover up mistakes instead of confronting them. This behavior is another critical life lesson. Responsibility cannot be hidden forever. No matter how powerful you are, eventually the truth will come to light. True maturity comes from acknowledging and correcting our mistakes, not running from them. Accepting our failures and learning from them is a hallmark of personal growth. Additionally, violence and coercion are never acceptable, no matter the circumstances. The accusations against Diddy also include reports of violent behavior toward Cassie, which is deeply troubling. Violence not only harms someone physically, but also deeply wounds their spirit. Remember, respect and fairness must be at the forefront of any relationship. If you can't treat others with kindness, it's a clear sign that something is fundamentally wrong in your moral compass. With that said, let's explore the factors that can lead someone to become a criminal or make destructive choices. Negative behaviors don't usually manifest overnight. They often develop gradually from underlying psychological elements. Narcissism and emotional imbalance are two significant contributors to future wrongdoing. People with inflated egos tend to believe they are entitled to everything and are above the rules. When emotions go unchecked, it becomes much easier to engage in impulsive, destructive behaviors that hurt the individual and those around them. A lack of compassion is another serious issue. Compassion is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Those lacking this emotional trait tend to care only about their interests, disregarding their actions' impact on others. When someone can't empathize, they are far more likely to commit harmful acts without considering the emotional or psychological damage they might cause. Ambition for power and dominance can also lead to harmful actions. While power can be a force for good if used correctly, it becomes dangerous when it becomes an obsession. People overly focused on gaining power often overlook ethical considerations and are willing to sacrifice their morals to achieve their goals. This behavior is the first step toward engaging in immoral or criminal activities. Lastly, an unwillingness to learn from mistakes is one of the biggest indicators that someone is heading down the wrong path. When people refuse to acknowledge their wrongdoings and make no effort to grow from their errors, they are more likely to repeat harmful behaviors. This not only damages their character, but also impacts the people around them. Now that we've identified these toxic traits, let's discuss 2 essential methods to avoid developing a harmful mindset and avoid these pitfalls. First, develop empathy and self-awareness. Empathy is a skill that grows over time and is crucial to nurturing it. Listen to others, understand their emotions, and put yourself in their shoes. When you empathize with others, you realize that every action you take has a ripple effect on the people around you. This understanding helps prevent harmful behaviors and fosters a more positive, compassionate mindset. Self-awareness is equally important. Constantly ask yourself, are my actions hurting others? Am I abusing my power? Self-awareness allows you to reflect on your behaviors and make necessary adjustments before causing harm. It is the first step toward avoiding toxic thoughts and actions. Second, learn how to accept and confront mistakes. Mistakes are an inevitable part of life. The key is not to avoid making them, but to understand how to deal with them when they happen. Accepting and using your mistakes as learning opportunities is crucial for personal growth. Don't let your ego control your actions. Allow humility to guide your path. Life is full of temptations and negative influences, but the real challenge is how we deal with them. If we don't recognize and correct our toxic tendencies, we risk becoming what we despise. So take these lessons to heart. 1. Avoid controlling others. To keep your ego in check. 3. Take responsibility for your actions. 4. Treat everyone with respect and empathy. In conclusion, remember the importance of humility, empathy, and personal growth. No matter how powerful or successful you become, success is not defined solely by fame and fortune, but also by the character you build. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated on our life lessons. Leave a comment below and share your thoughts on avoiding falling into toxic patterns.